everybody, so I'm going to be uploading 2 videos today. They're both going to be tag videos. One's going to be a 17 question, one's going to be a 25, but this one is a 17 question. I'm going to get started straight away. How'd you get your YouTube username? So I was tagged by JuicyStar07. So number 1, how'd you get your YouTube username? I got my YouTube username because I don't know if you know, but I used to have an old channel, Miranda and Casey 2008. Because it was just meant to be a channel for me, my friend Miranda, and me, and we met in 2008, so that's how I came up with my first. But then Makeup Chica 1000, I wasn't really sure. I started to become really obsessed with makeup and stuff like that. So then I was in the shower one day and I just came up with that, and I thought it was really, really cute. Number 2, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? Michaela. I love that name. I reckon it's just a gorgeous name. And I reckon it's just super cute. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? Don't take anything for granted. And there's this one saying I tell all my friends that are having problems. Hang on, I have a picture of it. I tell all my friends that are having problems or like who are just not having a good day, and I always tell my friends this. I actually have a picture of it. It says, learn it, live it, love it. It is just this saying that I think is so inspirational, and I saw this on Google or something, and I reckon it was the cutest thing. It is my back screen wallpaper on my laptop, and it is so inspirational to me. And yeah, that is something I tell my younger self to say, learn it, live it, love it, and don't take anything for granted. Respect all of your family and friends, because once you lose them, you will have no idea what to do. And yeah. 4, how old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? Well, I was around 6, and I just kept trying and trying and trying, and I finally got it, I guess. 5, what do you want to be when you were little? I want to be, like any other kid, a vet or a doctor or a teacher. I guess that's just what every little kid wants to be. 6, what do you order at Starbucks? I order a macchiato because I have a lot of macchiatos that are like plain coffee, and I don't like plain coffee because it's way too strong for me, but then I like mochas. But then at Starbucks they put the same amount of chocolate and coffee, so I reckon it's the best. 7, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? I really wanted to take more time on this question than on the others. So one time I was at a birthday party, my birthday party in at the mall, and I was with 2 other friends, and one of the friends had to leave earlier. And her big brother, who was like in his 30s or something, coming to pick her up. And she got a text saying I'm out front. So, and then she said, oh, I have to go, like, now I got a text and stuff like that. And then we said, oh yeah, that's fine. And then me and my friend were like, before, we said, alright, we saw a guy that was wearing, because I was just with my dad, because I was at my dad's for my party this year. And there's this guy who was wearing the same coloured jacket, and it had the same logo on the back. It said like from like Abercrombie or something, and me and my friend earlier said, alright, when she has to go, we will say for her to go and talk to, like, say bye to this guy. So then we said, oh, just go tell my dad, he's just standing over there, and it was actually the other guy. It was the funniest thing. And she starts walking over there, and she turns around and she sees the 2 of us like off our nut cracking up. She's like, what? And we're like, nothing. So then she walks over to him and she's like, oh, I have to go now, like my brother's out front. And then this guy turns around and he's super tall, and he's like, sweet. And then it was the funniest thing, and she turns around and she sees the 2 of us literally cracking up, and then my dad walks up behind me and like stuff like that, and then she actually got home and stuff like that. But it was the funniest thing. 8, if you could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? Piano. I've always wanted to be able to play the piano. I used to play guitar. Can you see my guitar? Oops. Yeah, you can't see it. Can you see the top of it? It's right there. Yeah, well, I used to play the guitar and I really failed, and then I played the clarinet and I still failed, but I really want to play the piano because my grandma has one and I can actually play it. 9, what's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? Grab a sad movie and cry, and cry, and cry. I love, when I'm upset, I love getting crying out, or sit in my, I have this massive knot, and it looks really disgusting, but I brushed, it's like, it doesn't have a knot. It's like a buffy. Okay, I'm gonna take my hair behind here. Okay, so yeah, I just love grabbing a sad movie, just crying. I love crying when I'm upset. 10. What's your favorite movie? The Click. By the way. Why did I say by the way? 11. What's one food you cannot live without? Parmesan cheese. I know it sounds really weird, but I cannot. It is the most amazing thing. I have it with every single pasta, and isn't it amazing? That was really, really unusual. 12. What is your favorite dessert? Caramel pudding. I know that there's a lot of people who don't like caramel, but I do. 13. Favorite pizza topping. I don't really like pizza, but every single pizza I have has to have barbecue sauce in it. Not every single, because that would be disgusting. I like Aussie without barbecue sauce, but I like cheese pizza with barbecue sauce, and I like chicken pizza with barbecue sauce. 14. What would you rather, the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? I'd rather be invisible because people's minds are that's their business. So yeah. 15. What do you want to do for your last birthday? What did you do for your last birthday? Just shopping. 16. If you had one personal wish, what would it be and why? For me to go back in time and design my room, because for my 10th birthday, I'm 12 at the moment, by the way. For my 10th birthday, my mum designed it, and it is really bad. Like, it's just really not what I am anymore. So I really want to go back and do it myself. 17. What does OMG HKP mean to you? No idea. I tried to come up with so many different scenarios that this can be, but I just couldn't. Blair, tell me what it means. Like, seriously, I have no idea. I actually watched the video where she blurted it out. This was before, like, all of these sort of videos. And I watched it, and she was just like, oh my god, WHKP. She was like, it was the funniest thing. I don't know. Oh, going back up to, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? Number 7. Well, that was disgusting. Whenever this answers for 10 and 7. Oh, no, 9 and 7. Hardest you've ever laughed, and what's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? Also, when I'm upset, I love to laugh. Laughing makes me not upset, and then it makes me forget, and then if you're upset and you want to be happy, watch JLo's Mac 1. You will become instantly, wow, you will crack up laughing. She's like the best. She does amazing tutorials, but then she's just so funny in a way that you can't do yourself. 7 also can answer for one of her videos. Like, seriously, I know if you're watching Jermaine, you're amazing. Like, wow. And just before, it's already been 8 minutes, but I just want to say a couple of people that have inspired me heaps. I have a lot of people. I'm not getting paid by these people to like tell you about these people, but these people are amazing. I love Mac Barbie, Juicy Star, JLo's Mac. So many other people that inspires me like heaps. Please check them out. I'm not getting like inboxed or messaged to mention these people, but please, they're amazing. So that is it for this video, and you are all tagged. Wow, magic. I will just grab my thumb. Okay, please comment on some requests, and I love you all. Bye bye.